WeWork's catastrophic IPO remains one of the most infamous collapses in business history. Yet years later, venture capitalists still talk about the sheer brilliance of the company's 2014 fundraising deck. This exact presentation secured $355 million because it mastered a single structural mechanism. Most founders leave a failed pitch meeting convinced the investors simply missed the genius of their idea. The reality is usually less comforting. They explained too much, designed too little, and lost the room by failing to deliver clarity, conviction, and contrast. WeWork was a commercial real estate company, signing long-term leases and subline desks, yet they successfully pitched themselves as a high-growth tech unicorn by weaving an unbroken narrative thread from the title slide all the way to the ask. Executing that specific narrative thread is the precise difference between a deck that gets forwarded to the managing partners on a Tuesday and one that is quietly closed and forgotten by Friday. Look at how they open the room. Instead of jumping straight into square footage, Wi-Fi speeds, or floor plan configurations, they step back and set a massive stage. This slide highlights a statistical jump in the independent workforce. They anchor the entire pitch on the premise that human behavior and the actual mechanics of how people earn a living are shifting permanently. Then they introduce space as a service. By positioning their 5 core value propositions as the direct answer to that macroeconomic shift, they force the investor to view their business model as an inevitability rather than a speculative bet. When you frame a product as the only logical response to an inevitable macroeconomic wave, you instantly disarm an investor's natural instinct to dismiss the idea as a fleeting trend. Having established that massive premise, the pitch immediately has to prove it. The question is how they chose to present their evidence to a room full of skeptics. This traction slide shows a company overview displaying just 4 isolated data points. Most founders treat traction slides like cramped poster boards. Here, the focus on 15,000 members and $628 of revenue per member forces a structured conversation. The most memorable slide in a pitch deck never tries hard to look mathematically intimidating. It distills complex operations into a clear, focused dialogue with the investor. This spreadsheet shows city-by-city data detailing the massive total addressable market in the United States. Right after proving they have traction, they use this to inject serious momentum into the narrative. Then, they immediately pull the investor back to earth with this bar chart. It compares WeWork's direct costs against standard office lease expenses, pivoting from an abstract, visionary market size straight into grounded operational reality. Finally, we see this area chart projecting an upward trend in revenue and EBITDA. The entire narrative thread culminates here, projecting a highly lucrative future built entirely on that grounded operational math. The psychology of investor trust hinges on this exact balance. You have to prove you possess the sheer vision to build a massive company, right alongside the strict operational discipline to execute the math. The WeWork deck succeeded because it functioned as a living strategy. It proactively anticipated and answered investor doubts sequentially through one cohesive storyline. To test your own deck tonight, print it out. Read through it, adapting the exact slide where that skeptic would stop the presentation and push back. That moment of hesitation is the fatal gap in your narrative thread. Identifying and repairing that first point of vulnerability is the only way to regain control over the psychology of the room. If you go through your slides and realize you are missing that solid narrative architecture, we have built a tool to fix it. For $497, you can get our VC-ready 16-slide pitch deck. It is fully built out in Canva and comes in both tech-forward and clinical professional visual themes. But the real value is the slide-by-slide VC instruction guide that comes with it. It is a 16-page consulting manual engineered entirely around the specific investor psychology we just explored. The terms are simple and permanent. You get full ownership, 0 recurring fees, and every future upgrade is included. Check the link in the description to secure the kit and finalize your narrative strategy whenever you are ready to raise your next round.